Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Joy Plays Games Let's Play of Mount and Blade. This series is going to be called The Foundation of Livonian Order. So that's a very serious start there. So let's just cut to the chase and jump straight into the action. So, what was Livonian Order? Livonian Order was founded by this guy, Bishop Albert. So our idea here is to do something similar, and for that, I don't know. Can I see the units? Empire. I guess it doesn't really matter, except for the starting bonus. 20% more upgrade XP for troops from battles. 20% less speed penalty from snow. 20% construction bonus to town projects. Caravans are 30% cheaper to build, 10% less trade penalty, 10% extra speed bonus for horsemen on campaign map, and forests give less penalty to parties. I guess I'm gonna take Vlandians here because they have this 20% more upgrade XP to troops from battles. So the Vlandians, those are the descendants of adventurers from the west who lived under the empire for centuries before forming an independent kingdom. Well, that sounds almost the same as Livonian Order. Okay, we have chosen Vlandians. Now, the next step is to find how would our Albert of Buxhoweden look. For those of you who don't know, that's actually Bishop Albert of Riga. That's his real name, apparently. It's not that I know all of these things, you know, I have Wikipedia page open. Yes. Oh, the previous one was... Okay. Yes, I would say he looks quite decent with that hairy chest. Hairy legs.
Form a circle!
Form a circle!
Wows with bastards! Line up!
Oh.
Stand fast! Victory is ours!
No, I'm not gonna take this way.
Circle formation!
Circle formation. Oh, voice pitch. Oh, here it is.
Form a line! Them down! Give them ground! Stand your ground! Keep your ground!
Okay, this sounds really, really wild and dangerous. So, nose. Let's randomize the nose and face part. Yeah, looks like a decent man. And Bishop Albert, I think he wasn't... he had black hair. I'm not really sure. I haven't really seen a picture of him. And I don't think there is a picture of him because it was like the beginning of 13th century. So I doubt there's any historical evidence left on how he would have looked. But let's say he had rather long beard. He had short hair. And... where's the beard? Ooh. Nope, not this one. This one. The beard really changes the appearance of a man, doesn't it? Nope, definitely not. Okay. I'd say you look fine. Body. Hey, why can't I make him fatter or thinner? To hell with that. We finished creating our man, the Bishop of Albert, the Bishop of Riga, the Albert, and now we have to choose our family. So Bishop of Albert, I guess they could be a baron's retainers, right? Like really kind of folks from good background. But they could also be just simple merchants. They could just be simple merchants. Or even blacksmiths. Not mercenaries, definitely. Your father was a bailiff for a local feudal magnate. He looked after his liege's estates, resolved disputes in the village, and helped train village levy. He rode with the Lord's cavalry, fighting as an armored knight. Yeah, I guess we can take the Baron's retainers. As a child, you were noted for your aptitude for numbers, your way with people, your skill with horses, your leadership skills. I'd say it's leadership skills because Bishop of Albert was the one who actually founded the military order of Livonian brothers. Like all village children, you helped out in the fields. You also herded the sheep, worked in the village smithy, repaired projects, gathered herbs in the wild, hunted small game, sold produce at market. I'd say we hunted. You accompanied a local hunter as he went into wilderness, helping him set up traps and catch small animals. Yes, we did. As a youngster, growing up in Calradia, for those of you who don't know, Calradia is the land we're gonna play in. War was never too far away. You served as Baron's groom, trained with the cavalry, stood guard with the garrisons, rode with the scouts, trained with the infantry, or joined the skirmishes. I think we would be training with the cavalry just because if you look at our history, our father, the father of Bishop Albert, this is not historical facts, but in the game, we chose that our father was basically, he was leading a cavalry unit or something. So I guess we would have been training with the cavalry as well, like to follow our father's footsteps. So before you set for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was you defeated an enemy in battle, you led a successful manhunt, you invested some money in land, you hunted a dangerous animal, or you had famous escapade in town, and you treated people well. I'd say... yeah. I would do a good deed here. So, when your community needed to organize a posse to pursue horse thieves, you were the obvious choice. You hunted down the raiders, surrounded them, and forced their surrender, and took back your stolen property. This sounds about right. So this seems like we got some points in leadership, we got a lot of points in tactics, which is not bad. We got some points in riding, we got some points in bow, and we got some points in pole arms. I'd say this is a really nice start. So, like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and your 2 younger siblings to a new town you heard was safer. But you did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain, and your 2 youngest siblings seized. But you and your brother survived because you subdued a raider, you drove them off with arrows, or you rode off on a fast horse, you tricked the raiders, you organized the travelers to break out. I'd say the last one. It's a leader's trait, right? So we get another point in leadership, and we get another point in charm. That's fine with me. Enter your name. So my is going to be Albert of Buxhoeveden. Hope I spelled it right. What? Why can't I? No, don't say I need to. Oh, come on. It's probably... yeah, it can have spaces. Oh, no. Okay. How come all the NPCs have like 2 names or something? And I can only have 1. Yeah, okay, Albert. Next. We're gonna put all of this to realistic. Movement speed. I'm gonna leave movement speed on 10% because it's gonna be hell of a slow otherwise. And 10% bonus doesn't seem that much. Enable death. Choose if the heroes are able to die on the battlefield. I'd say yes. How to allocate clan member perks? No, that's not something we want to do. So here we go, guys. Are you excited as much as I am? Because I'm definitely excited. Because Mount and Blade Bannerlord, for those of you who don't know, is a really great game. Well, not the second part. I haven't played a lot of second, like the second iteration of the game, but the first one, the Warband, and also there was this another version. Those were really, really good. And this, the Mount and Blade 2, really, really reminds me of that, the first version. It basically seems like a really refurbished, improved first version of the game. Notification. A few hours after you leave the training ground, you come across a wounded man lying under a tree. You share your water with him and try to dress his wounds as best as you can. He tells you he is a traveling doctor. To thank you for your help, he hands you a small bronze artifact, which he says was once given to him in payment by a warrior who said only that it was related to Nereus's folly. Who's Nereus's folly? I guess we're gonna find out. He suspects it might be of great value. You resolve to find out more. Select your family name. Buxhoeveden. Buxhoeveden, right? Yeah. Albert of Buxhoeveden. Well, that's not family name. That's actually like what is it called? The belonging to something. So, Livonian Order. Probably able to answer. I guess there could be a sword and some kind of cross. Doesn't seem like there's anything like that here available, so gonna take a downwards pointing sword. Make it bigger. Make it red for Livonian Order. Can I make it white? No, it's not possible to make it white. And the sword is gonna be white. So it's red and white, almost like Latvia, but in this case it's Livonia. And there we go, we set our first steps into the world of Calradia. And we are not actually next to Vlandians, because Vlandians, as far as I remember, are here on the very top of the map. And it's not north, it's like the very west. It's the very west of the map. So, first things first, I guess we have to recruit some more units, because at least right now there's only one of us. And a single man is not an army. We won't be one man army. Jesus, what's my English now? Let's pick our first fight with some looters. Seems that they have the upper hand on me. Fight me if you dare. Bad decision, friend. I think not. I think we're gonna manage. With 2 units, plus I have a spear. Don't have the biggest armor, but well, you know, we have to start somewhere. I thought I turned off the tutorial. Seems like I didn't. Oh, 90 damage delivered. Very good. Careful with those rocks. You can hurt somebody.
Infantry attack!
Oh, that hurt. It hurt my horse. No! Don't kill my horse. You see? I knew we were gonna do this. Well done, boys. Well done. I'm gonna make you my generals if you survive this. And we also leveled up 1 unit. Did we get anything better than what we have right now? Like armor-wise? Haha. Nobody will recognize now the Bishop Albert. The Albert of Buxhoeden. Buxhoeveden. Damn, that's hard. That's difficult. Recruit troops. Okay. What's this quest? Deliver the herd to Rotea. I guess we can do that. My name is Albert, sir. May I ask your name? I am Dester. I own land around here. I speak for many of the people in this village. I heard you may need a help with your problem. So some of the families in this village need to raise a bit of money. They put together a herd of 12 sheep in Rotea, but where's that? Okay, let's track the location. Tell me, how can I help? Yes, I'm going that way either way. We don't have really kind of a particular place we want to go, but I mean Rotea is up not up north, but up west, I guess. I have no idea why the map always rotates like this. Maybe it is up north, and this is down south. But then it's really strange that there's on the right side there's only winter. Okay. So we'll need some food, and oh my god. Grain here costs 22 gold, and it's really, really expensive. That is really expensive. And we need to find something. Okay, they do grapes, they do olives, these do sheep. Sheep. Damn. Grain. Okay, that's where we're going. The problem, like, why did I do that? Why did I go to another little village? Just because I have now like 30 plus sheep, but if I don't have enough grain, my party is going to start slaying the sheep. So in the end, when I come to oh, come on, that hurt. That hurt. Okay, bad idea. Too bad I don't have a bow.
Footman, hear me! Give him hell!
Give him hell. Oh, don't die on me, guys. You killed my boy. You killed one of my generals. There's only 3 of them left. But not bad. Second battle done. We won this. We even gained some prisoners. And I guess I'm gonna go for Imperial Infantrymen first. Nothing good here. We gain some fish. That's good. Gain some more food. Let's recruit some units from Tarkutis, and then we're gonna move to Zeokoris. I guess that's how it is pronounced. By the way, let's check the price here for grain. Grain, 9 gold. This is a lot better. So we're gonna buy all of the grain. Capacity exceeded. Okay, not all of it. Could actually sell all these unnecessary things that we have. You will get 114. Good. And basically we don't pay anything for the goods. Or the grain. And I wonder what's the price in Zeokoris, because they are actually the ones who are growing grain. Okay, byproducts and grain. Also 9. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Now we have enough supplies to get to Rotea. It's gonna still keep on recruiting new members to our newly found army, and I got Imperial Wiggly unit. Oh, that is a tier 2 unit. That's good. We need some leadership in our party. Seems like Garius' army has some kind of quest to me. Forgive me for what may seem an abundance of caution, but please keep your distance. Just beyond sword length is fine. So who might you be? My name is Albert, sir. May I ask your name? I am Garius, rightful emperor of the Calradians. I am lord of Zeonica and Jalmaris. The one thing about me you should know is that I make a very good friend and you absolutely do not want me as an enemy. I gonna note that. What is the Nuritz's Folly? Oh, we can ask about Nuritz's Folly. So, what is? Well, that's what some people call the Great Battle of Bundrick in the year 1077. Emperor Neritzes led an army accompanied by Khuzaits and Aserai to fight a coalition of Stogians, Batanians and Vlandians. It was a disaster for him. He died in it, but the victors didn't fare much better. I see. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendrake? Yes, we will never forget that day. The day we learned that the old men who claimed they had the right to rule us were doddering incompetents. I was with the vanguard. Nuritzes apparently knew that the Batanians had planned an ambush. The Khuzait scouts had told him. But he never bothered to inform us. So up we went along a lovely wooded stream until the Batanian arrows started whooshing in from all sides. We had our shields, but you can only point them in one direction at once, so we started to drop one by one until the Batanian falksmen came screaming out of the trees. Ordinarily, they'd be very vulnerable to archers, but, well, old Nuritzes hadn't thought to send any along with us. So they came upon us, chopping and slashing, and we fought until we broke. I ran too, and any man who tells you he wouldn't in those circumstances is a liar. When I was sitting in the cold woods later that night, hiding with other fugitives, listening to the barbarians whoop and holler as they chopped off heads as trophies, I promised them that no Calradian soldier should again be led into battle by an emperor who knows so little of war. Thank you. Thank you. I guess this is like one of the farewell. If no one slits your throat out there, perhaps we shall meet again. Yes, perhaps if no one slits my throat, we will definitely meet again. I guess I did like first thing for the Investigate Nuritz's Folly. Yeah, nobles to talk, 1 from 10. Okay, so I guess if we meet some nobles on the way, we have to talk to them about Nuritz's Folly. Let's pick our first skills. So we have cavalry attacks cost 10% more morale loss. Okay. Leadership. Small XP bonus per day to party. Or medium XP bonus per day to tier 1, 2, 3 troops. I guess I can take this one. I just think it's like a lot better in the sense that getting small XP bonus to all the party or getting only to like first 3 tiers of the troops, and then basically you can just spend the rest elsewhere. And we also have some polearm skill. Increase hit points by 3% and riding skill as well. 6% of horse hit points. Very good. And we have 1 focus point unspent. So I wonder. This doesn't need anything. Tactics no. Pole arms no. Bows. I guess not yet. Huh. One-handed weapons. Do we need some? I guess one-handed weapons would be nice as well. Like to have only 5 skilled, that's really bad. Or maybe scouting or engineering, stewarding, medicine. Okay, for medicine we're gonna just get some companions. But I guess we will need to, yeah, get some one-handed skill as well. And my thinking for this is that if I participate in tournaments, that we definitely will participate in. Speaking of tournaments, let's go to Jalmaris and check if there's any tournament then there available. Go to arena. Yes, join the tournament. Tournament will be a melee group fight. So in these tournaments, usually there's different kind of weapons. And it seems like we can win an Imperial Auxiliary Armor or straps. That could be a nice addition to my armor. Okay, pole arms is kind of my specialty. If I could only connect with my hits. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. All of them are so armored. And then there's me with a simple cloak. Okay, this is good. Oh, come on. Seriously? What is... Come on! Oh, come on. Oh, this is bad. There we go. And it seems like there's none of my teammates left. Nice! We're on a killing streak. Good. Now we're gonna turn around and do a headshot to this guy. And hope he doesn't get us. I guess we still pass to the next round. Just because... oh, come on. Just because there's 2 of us and there were 4 teams, so basically 2 teams move forward. So even if I don't win here, but I did. What a nice fight though. Remember my name, Bishop Albert. Okay, this is 1-on-1-on-1-on-1. This is gonna be bad. Oh, not one-handed swords. This is like what I'm speaking about. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Let you be. Double team. Ugh. I can take on this dude because he has armor basically as good as mine. Whew. So we're gonna use some wits here. Oh, these 2 are really hard. Like Imperial Heavy Horseman and Imperial Sergeant Crossbowman. And we are like two guys in a freaking... Like look at our armor. It's really bad. And my movement speed is horrible. Yep. And I'm gonna probably die now. I can't really fight with 2 guys at the same time. Not with this skill. Doing 2 damage against their armor. Oh, come on! Okay, well, I guess we did our best here. Okay, 17 damage, not bad. But our shield is actually getting destroyed. Yeah. Be happy about yourself. You killed a guy in a freaking what is it? I don't know. Some kind of costume, not costume, but this hijab. Or no, that's not hijab. Well, anyway, I wouldn't consider that a fair fight. I didn't have a good armor there, but we did well. I think we did well for first tournament. So, not so brave anymore, looters, huh? What's our movement speed? Surrender, or die, brigand. Our movement speed is 5.3, and it is slowed down by prisoners. We need to get to Rotea, by the way. I'm getting distracted here. Oh, what a nice spot this is. So, let's wait for them here.
Out! Get moving!
We're gonna attack them once they try to cross the river. Good thing about looters is that they don't really care about I guess we're gonna fight in the river. Otherwise they're gonna kill my dudes with the rocks. Okay, one down. Good, good, good. Let's not lose anyone, shall we? Very good, guys. Very good. Our feet are wet, but we fought a good battle here. 17 against 1. They're gonna tell stories about us. This looks a lot better. Okay then, sheep, 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 sheep. Rotea, we need to go there. Albert, we need to go there. It's not a bad start. We have 17 units in our army. I'm gonna recruit some more, so we have almost a full party. We're gonna sell the prisoners in Rotea as soon as we finish our quest. And speaking of quest, we had 2 days left, and we have to speak to Cinnamon Telea. Let's find Cinnamon Telea. Cinnamon Telea. Mrs. Cinnamon Telea. Where is she? 110 meters. I'm so slow. Oh my god. I need to do something for athletics. Like, if I get my horse killed in the battle, then I'll be really, really slow here. The Lord Disporian, we're blessed, stands up for what he believes in. Thank you. Zorus the Butcher can't be trusted. Yeah, about the apprentice of the wool weaver, a hard master to work for, they say. One mistake and you're out on the street. I said that good for nothing. I said to him, you leave my daughter alone, or the nearer the needle will hear about it. Let's use a horse. No one minds, right? Hello. Now, I was talking to my nephew and he tells me he bought some salt around here for cheap and took it to the Armitatis, said he made 14 of profit on each bundle. This is why I'm talking to townsmen, because townsmen usually have this kind of information, like that you can buy some goods here and sell some goods elsewhere. So we need... Who do we need, actually? Not Daneria, the Needle, Cinnamon of Telea, she's there. Oh, she's on the other side. What? How do I get there? Is she like inside or something? Doesn't seem that there's a tavern there. Oh, there's an entrance here. Okay, let's just dismount. Yep, there she is. Or it's not she. Oh no, it is she. My name is Albert, madame. Ask around about me and you'll learn I'm someone you don't want to mess with. Yes, I got your 12 sheep that we agreed on. So my relationship increased with the burglar, was it? And charm also increased to 17 now. And I received 400 dinners. That's a really good start. That's a really, really good start. Well, guys, I guess we're gonna end this episode on this one. So we had our first tournament fight. We had our first battles on the ground. We did our first mission. And, well, I would say that we're on a really good path in order to create the Livonian Order, to create the Livonian Brothers of the Sword. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.